Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are going to be starting at Belmont in the parish of Westmoreland, and we are heading towards Savlamar. Continue to sit back, relax and drive with me. Now today, we have a few stories for you. The last story we are going to bring is about 9-year-old Gabriel King. By now, you would have heard that he was killed in Montego Bay on Thursday, January 13th, 2022. Yeah man, that little boy who was found in the back of his mother's Audi. We decided on delaying bringing this story to you because we wanted to get some more information. We have gotten some information and we are going to tell you what is alleged to have happened, as also some information we are getting. We are also going to be asking some questions because this one, like Sir P and Politics Watch said, he did a story on it yesterday. He said it looks spooky. We are agreeing with him. It looked really spooky. But first up, this incident, it took place Thursday morning. Thursday, January 13th, 2022, some minutes after 7 o'clock. It took place along Rickett Street in Savlamar in the parish of Westmoreland. For those who know Savlamar, it took place right behind the fire station. In that general area, for the past few years, there has been a lot of shootings that took place in that area. You remember that DJ named Paparazzi? Well, he was buried yesterday. At that location is where he got killed. A guy named DJ Acid, he was killed in that general area also. So, if you are heading in that direction, please be careful. There are some guys who are hiding in the bushes or hiding behind walls, and they are stepping out and opening fire on vehicles. So this one took place, like we said, Thursday morning. We are learning that a man is popularly known as Pink Boss. He's in his late 20s. He's living in Savlamar in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, Pink Boss, he was driving his Toyota premium motor car along that same road. We are told that he was leaving Desta Street and he was heading out to Darling Street. And reaching in the same vicinity that we tell you about, 4 hoodlums armed with rifles and handguns stepped out into the roadway. They opened fire on the car that Pink Boss was driving. Pink Boss, he was traveling in this vehicle with his 6-year-old daughter. He grabbed his daughter and both of them ran out of the vehicle. The car, it was shut up. The bonnet, the headlamp, the windscreen, plus other areas on the car were damaged by gunfire. Luckily, both Pink Boss and his daughter, they escaped unhurt. A report was made to the police, and let me tell you something. When the police processed this crime scene, 18 9mm spent shells along with 6 M16 spent shells. In other words, 6 5.56 spent shells were recovered from the scene. So you see how lucky they are, because 18 plus 6, 24 bullets were fired, or at least 24 bullets were fired at this car. Luckily, Pink Boss lived to tell the story. But the mayhem. Now, later on in the night, this man, he was not as lucky as Pink Boss. This one took place early Friday morning. Friday, January 14th, 2022, little bit after 12 midnight. It took place along Rickett Street. Yeah man, the same street where the incident with Pink Boss took place, in Savlamar in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that a man is in his early 30s. His first name is Raymond. Now Raymond, it is said that he was sitting in a yard. He was talking to a female when 2 hoodlums, one armed with a handgun and the other one armed with a rifle, they approached Raymond and the lady who he was talking to. But guess what? The lady was not their target. Their target was Raymond. So they opened gunfire at Raymond. They then made good their escape on foot in the area. When the shooting subsided, it was realized that Raymond, he was hit. He received gunshot wounds to his neck, his left and right thigh, his right arm, and his abdomen. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where Raymond, he was admitted in a serious condition. Now, when this crime scene was processed, we are learning that 8 9mm spent shells along with 11 7.62 spent shells. Now, 7.62 is what is used in an AK-47 rifle. So, those spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, do you realize that in both incidents, 4 persons could have been killed? Earlier in the day, Pink Boss and his daughter, his 6-year-old daughter, they could have been killed. In this incident, Raymond and the lady who he was talking to, both of them could be killed also. But on the same Thursday evening, Thursday, January 13th, 2022, about some minutes after 6 p.m., Ishamar Campbell, he was not so lucky. Now, Ishamar Campbell is 28 years old and he lived at Jarrett Terrace, Montego Bay, in the parish of St. James. We are learning that residents of Mount Salem, they heard loud explosions along the Mount Salem main road. The loud explosions, it sounded like gunshots. As a result, the police were called. When the police arrived on the scene, Ishamar Campbell, he was found lying on his back. He had multiple gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He was taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where Ishamar Campbell, he was pronounced DEAD. The Montego Bay police are investigating, and if and when we get further details, we will certainly be updating this story. Now, if you are here and you have been watching this video so far, if you have not yet hit on the like button, remember to hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the movement, remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that you will be notified as soon as we have uploaded a new video. Remember, keep on telling a friend to tell a friend. Now, like we say at the start of the video, Sir P and Politics Watch, he spoke about this incident. We are also going to talk about it. Some of the things we might say, it might seem like we are repeating some things that he said. But if it sounds that way, it's because we are in agreement with what he said. Now let me tell you what are the allegations first, and then I'm going to give you some details. The allegations are that on Thursday, January 13th, 2022, about 11:30 in the morning, Gabriel King is 9 years old. He's an autistic child. He was attending a special needs school in Montego Bay. It is said that his mother, she was driving an Audi motor car along the Tucker Main Road. She is reporting that she slowed down to maneuver some potholes when she was approached by a man who hit her in her face, forced her to open the vehicle, then pulled her out of the vehicle. The vehicle was then driven away with young Gabriel in the back of the vehicle. An alarm was raised by the child's mother, and 3 police units were dispatched from the Freeport police station. The vehicles, they went into the community of Fairfield in Montego Bay. Young Gabriel, aged 9 years old, he was found by the police. He was found in the back of the Audi. His throat was you-know-what. So, by all indication, Gabriel was killed on the spot. The mother of Gabriel, she was also found by the police. Now on Thursday, there was a lot of persons talking about this incident. Persons were outraged. Persons couldn't understand what really took place. Now let me give you some facts. Firstly, Gabriel King, his father is living overseas. We are told that his father, he has been away from Jamaica since 2014. The Audi motor car, it was found about 200 meters away from where it was allegedly stolen from Gabriel's mother. When the vehicle was found with young Gabriel on the back seat, Gabriel's mother's handbag was found inside of the vehicle. Nothing was stolen from the handbag. So, it is clear that robbery was not the motive. So what could be the possible motive? We are also learning that the knife that was used to kill Gabriel, the police found that knife. That knife is a brand new knife. The knife may have been bought like the day before. Brand new. You see, most of the times when police stop some of these robbers and stuff, you notice it's some old ratchet knives. This knife, it was brand new. This knife, it was bought either the same day or the day before with one intention. One intention: to kill somebody. Think about it. Here's what we are learning about young Gabriel. Gabriel, when he was younger, well, he's artistic, that is known. When he was much younger, he could be left with persons. Persons would care for him. But what we are understanding now is that Gabriel, nobody wanted to take care of him, or nobody wants him to be left with them. So wherever the mother is going, she has to carry him. Are you following my drift? Somebody wanted to get rid of Gabriel. Who could it be? Like we told you before, Gabriel's father, he has been living overseas since 2014. So Gabriel is not a burden on him. There's a thing named conscience, There's a thing named conscience. And we are hoping that somebody's conscience play on them so they can confess to the police what really took place. Who orchestrated this one? Look here. Why would somebody want to kill Gabriel? No, look into it. You think any common boy out the road would have want to kill Gabriel just like that? Unless they were contracted to do it? So if they were contracted to do it, who contracted them? Whose woman was Gabriel troubling? What crime did Gabriel witness? And somebody wanted to stop him from going to court. Oh, none of them, right? So if it's not that, what then? Gabriel's mother. Gabriel's mother, we know you might be grieving. And we are not here accusing you of anything. But you need to tell the police what you know. You need to tell the police exactly what you know. Let your conscience be your guide. The mayhem continue. Blessed love, everybody.